Welcome to the first ever Mindful Runner vlog. So it's Saturday lunchtime. I'm just about to go out and do my long run. It's very windy, it is mild, but the wind is quite strong. Just finished one of the beginners running groups this morning. They've done 10 weeks, they've done fantastic. So I'm going out for my long run. I woke up this morning and my shoulders are quite tight and my legs quite stiff and sore. Sometimes it's like that occasionally, so it'll be fine still to run. Just got to get out there and get it done. Driving down from home to the Down Walk here, all the beautiful leaves were falling off the trees. It was just really nice to see all the different colours. It was quite magical coming down, so I'm just going to head off now and I'll report back once I've finished the run. Maybe do 8 to 10 miles depending on how the body's feeling. So I've done about 8.5 miles, just coming up the last mile and a half. Just want to share with you some of the views. I run along the Down Walk, so the leaves on the sides of the trails, beautiful colours on the trees. Just wanted to show you a bit of that. Lovely views, it's a lovely warm day. The wind's eased a little bit. So I've just stopped on the final part of the run because I want to show people this sign. I've just noticed it, I've never seen it before. Maybe we've got some new owners of the station house, but what a lovely sign. Welcome to Links Green. Please take your time and exercise your right to enjoy this beautiful spot. You're welcome and within your rights to walk and cycle along the Down Walk and along the Red Kite Trail. Please say hello or smile as you pass Rod and Cat the station house. Well done to Rod and Cat of the station house, because that's a lovely welcoming message. A lot of the times there's signs up saying private property, private land, keep off. So to have a welcoming sign like that to walkers, cyclists, runners is excellent. So well done, Rod and Cat. Okay, back in the car, so that's the long run done and dusted. I ended up doing just over 10 miles. First 3.5 miles were really challenging because my neck was stiff and my shoulders were tight and the breathing wasn't great. I didn't feel 100%, but pushed through it, went at my slower pace, and then after about 4 miles the body started to flow, tightness began to ease, and it ended up a really enjoyable run. But just shows, not just in running but in life, sometimes we can face challenges and sometimes we can give up, or we'll have a choice of actually whether to push on and push through, and then sometimes things can clear up. And it's a bit like that with your running, so I could have chosen not to go running today, which is interesting because I'd had quite an easy week of running. I've only ran for 4 miles a few days ago, and then I've had about 4 running groups I've took out, which, you know, just do a couple of miles and go at a slower pace because they're beginners groups. So surprisingly, today when I got up, I wasn't feeling 100%, so it's that choice of whether to run or not, or whether you need to rest. And that knowledge of your own body and tuning into how it actually feels rather than what you think about it, actually paying attention to the body can be a great help. And you can get that, you know, by using mindfulness as well, being more aware of what's going on, tuning into your body rather than your thoughts about it. And then how you respond to that, hopefully you respond in a helpful way as opposed to reacting in an unhelpful way. So interesting run, really enjoyed it. It was mild, it was windy. Looking forward to going home and getting some tea now. So I cheekily rang my wife part of the way through the run and asked if she would put some food on for me, so it should be ready when I get back. So that's kind of I'm looking forward to that because I am hungry.
The results and also the situation off the field, the ownership.
Back in the house, and this is waiting for us: sweet potatoes with peas and rice. And boiled potatoes. Fantastic. So I've got a couple of friends here to welcome us before I start my run. It's cold, wet, windy, grey skies. But I've been updating the website today, working on Facebook, a lot of head stuff. So it's good to get outside, get some fresh air. greasy legs. So I've just had Jason round of JT Sports Massage. Legs were feeling a little bit tight, so he's given us a soft tissue massage. It felt really painful at certain points, not really painful, but just you could feel the tight areas, but the legs are feeling a lot looser. So that I recommend that you have a sports massage regularly if you're running, because it's just maintaining the legs, looking after the body. So apologies about the light, but it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I've just finished hill reps. So it's the first time I've done hill reps in a long time. It was tough, but surprisingly my legs feel really good, so that's encouraging. Did about 1 mile warm up and then did about 4 or 5 2-minute efforts, a couple maybe 3-minute efforts as well. Lovely to be out here at this time in the morning. The place is just starting to wake up. This head torch I've got, I think it's Cyberlight. It was about £10 off Amazon. It's been really good. Maybe it's not for really dark trails, but just for a cheap option, it's really good, so I recommend it. I'll put the link in the video below. I do think I need an upgrade though, as I'm going to be running on darker trails more, probably invest in a new one. I know Petzl are excellent, but they're quite expensive, so maybe I'll go for a slightly cheaper option. I think Kalenji do a really good 300 lumens one for about, I think it's down to 28 quid at the minute, so might check that out. So I'm just about to head home and get ready for work. I'm going to be on Spice FM today at about 1:30. Mentally Sound, it's their show about mental health, and they want to talk to us about the Mindful Runner and the work I do with mindfulness, so that's going to be really cool. Looking forward to it. Again, I'll put the link to that in the bottom below so you can have a listen if you'd like. So I've just arrived at the headquarters of Spice FM, just about to go in and be on their show Mentally Sound. It's a mental health show that they have on twice a month. Been invited along to chat on that and discuss all things mindfulness, running, talk a bit about the Mindful Runner. Really looking forward to it. I am slightly nervous, I will be honest, but that's to be expected. I'm sure it'll go fine, and I'll check in with you when I get back from the chat show. Okay, bye. Back from the radio show Mentally Sound, it seemed to go really well. As with radio, sometimes it seems a little bit fast, so maybe not mindful, but anyway, I think I got across what I wanted to. That's some really good questions, which was great. They're doing fantastic work. I managed to listen into the people who were on before me, and it all sounded good stuff. So give the show a listen. Mentally Sound on Spice FM 98.8 FM. Really good show that they have on every second and last Friday of the month. I think it is 12 till 2. So I think I did myself justice and mindfulness justice. So hopefully it came across okay, and I hope you enjoyed if you listened. So it's Saturday morning. Actually it's Saturday afternoon now. I've just finished the Improvers running course down at Wigan. Just coming out for my long trail run of the week, and I've just bumped into these cows behind us, so I'm going to be careful when I'm moving across because I've got some little ones with them, some calves, so I'll just take it easy across there. Don't know how long I'm going to do, maybe 8 to 10 miles. We'll see how the body feels. It's quite windy, we've had a lot of rain overnight, so I expect it'll be muddy and quite a few puddles, so that should add to the enjoyment, and I'm sure my wife will be happy about that when I turn up with my trail shoes. So I'll have to have a bath shower when I get in. So I'll see you at the end of the run. So I had to share this with you. When you're out running on the trails and you come across this, it is pretty bizarre, but I know it's Psychopath, an event that they were having down here on Linsoul Farm. Apparently it was absolutely fantastic if you like that kind of thing. And I'm running through the trails here and there's all this weird stuff which wasn't here last time I ran down here, so just wanted to share this with you. Quite spooky. So the beauty about trail running is that you get to come across sites like this, so really pretty. Hello little bud. See the river? Just ran down the bottom of a trail. Come out the beautiful river here down at Linsford. It's stunning. Well, I've just done a descent down a trail there, and obviously it's changed because of the leaves have fallen all off the tree, and you think, oh great, there's leaves on the covering the trail, but then what's underneath the leaves? So you've got to be really careful. So there was some leaves covering slippery stones, rocks. There was some really thick mud under some of the leaves, so you've got to be really careful when you're running down them because you can cause yourself an injury. So you've got to sort of take care, but also go with the flow and just let your body adapt to it, but also be a little cautious. And the reward is obviously when you get to the bottom of the trail coming out here, so it's lovely. So that's the run finish. I ended up doing about 7.5 miles. It was really tough through mud, puddles, lots of hills, a bit of flat. So I could feel it on my legs, probably because I did some hill reps yesterday. But saw loads of squirrels, a stoat, lovely scenery. It's snack time, so trying something different. So we've got sweet potatoes thinly sliced with some olive oil, sea salt, black pepper, Cajun seasoning. Put them in the oven for about, on 180 for about 15 to 20 minutes, and you've got sweet potato crisps. Looking forward to trying these. Here they are, sweet potato crisps. Crispy, sweet, beautiful carbs. So it's Sunday the 11th of November, about 10 degrees, 3:30 in the afternoon. It's a lovely sunny day, and I'm just about to go on my on a run. Going to go at a really gentle pace today, a nice slow pace, because yesterday I did a hilly trail run about 7.5 miles, and also the day before I did some hill reps. So nice and slow today, which sometimes can be challenging because you usually want to run at your usual pace. So discipline yourself and run at a slower pace, because sometimes can be a challenge. Also, I've had a tight glutes, and I think that's to do with my hip flexors as well. So I've been doing some stretches beforehand there, which I saw on Sage Canada's channel. If you've not looked at him, he's a guy from America, so check out his channel. So I'll report back once I get back from my run. So Sunday run done, just done 6 miles along the Derwent Walk. I'm stood on the viaduct now and never tire of this view, all the changing colours of the leaves on the trees. Sun's just about to set in front of us. Lovely, the run went well. Although my legs were a little bit tired, still did about just under 8 minute miles, which was really good. So I just wanted to mention as well, I've never really used buffs before. And I got this one in the race, the George Ogle Memorial race that I did in, I think it was April or May, perhaps. And they're really useful, obviously, because they stop the sweat getting in your eyes. Sometimes I get sweat in my eyes when I'm running, so it's really helpful for that. Obviously, when it's cool, you can cover your ears, or you can put them, sometimes I like putting mine around my neck. It just keeps you warm, and obviously you can double it over and use it as a hat as well. So they're really cool. If you've not tried them, get yourself one. And it's got many uses. Keep you warm through the winter as well. So I was just asking myself on the run, a thought came into my head, why are you actually making these videos? And one of the reasons is inspiration from watching other videos. So I've mentioned Sage Canada there from America, who any surface, any distance is his motto, and he's really cool. Also watch Harry Runs, who's a Welsh runner based in Thailand, and also Ben Parks from who's based in London. But if you haven't checked out Dan Whitehead's videos, a guy from Australia, he makes absolutely amazing videos, really good to watch, really interesting. I love watching his videos. So those have given me some inspiration, but also it's about helping other people. So if anyone gets any inspiration or motivation to go running or to lead a happier, healthier lifestyle from this, through whatever, the running, the mindfulness that I do, then that's great. So that's probably the reason why I'm doing these, and they do take time to pull together. I'm trying to improve as I go along, because I just do these on my iPhone at the minute, and I've got a little editing suite called iMovie on my phone, so it's not high tech. I'm learning as I go along, so bear with us, and I'll try and improve them and make them more interesting. But I just hope you're enjoying them all, because it's all about sharing information to help people lead a happier, healthier lifestyle. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the first ever vlog with the Mindful Runner. Remember, you can join the Facebook group The Mindful Runner, and I'm on Twitter and Instagram at runner_mindful. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Hope your run is going well. Take care. Bye bye.